Bam! Breaking news is shaking the NFL world, as the Pittsburgh Steelers are reportedly making what many analysts are calling a perfect trade. And fans are going absolutely wild with speculation about the possible return of TJ Watt or other blockbuster defensive moves, as the team looks to redefine itself and make a major statement in the AFC. With reports indicating that the front office is pulling out all the stops to secure elite talent that can immediately elevate the roster and put the Steelers firm. Steelers back into contention for a deep playoff run, while also addressing key areas of need on both sides of the ball, which has been a long-standing priority for Pittsburgh management. And sources close to the team have confirmed that talks have been serious and ongoing, with the focus on building a roster that combines veteran leadership, explosive playmakers, and a defensive core capable of dominating opponents week after week. With TJ Watt, the reigning Defensive Player of the Year, and one of the most feared pass rushers in the league, at the center of all the buzz, as fans are already imagining him wreaking havoc on quarterbacks across the AFC North alongside Minka Fitzpatrick and Terrell Edmonds, creating a defense that is not only intimidating but also versatile and capable of making game-changing plays in every situation. Analysts are breaking down every possible scenario, from cap implications to draft pick exchanges, projecting how a trade for Watt or another elite player could indeed shift the Steelers' strategy and open opportunities for younger stars to step up, while also providing a leadership boost in the locker room, as his presence alone can inspire intensity and a winning mentality, which has been a cornerstone of Pittsburgh football for decades. And social media is already exploding, with fans reacting to every snippet of information, sharing memes, theories, and heated debates about how this move could change the trajectory of the franchise. As excitement builds over the possibility of an upgraded defense, faster sacks, more turnovers, and a team that finally has the firepower to challenge the top contenders, from a tactical perspective, the trade makes perfect sense, as the Steelers can leverage their existing assets, including draft capital and roster depth, to acquire proven impact talent, and TJ Watt's skill set, elite speed off the edge, unparalleled awareness, and relentless motor fits perfectly with Pittsburgh's aggressive defensive schemes, allowing the team to pressure quarterbacks, disrupt offensive lines, and force mistakes that can turn games in their favor, while also freeing up other defenders to make plays in coverage and at the line of scrimmage, creating a domino effect that elevates the entire defensive unit. Beyond the X's and O's, the psychological impact of landing a player of Watt's caliber cannot be overstated, as teammates and fans alike would feel an immediate surge of confidence and belief that Pittsburgh is serious about playing, competing at the highest level, while opponents would be forced to adjust game plans to account for one of the most dynamic defenders in the NFL. Further highlighting the significance of this potential move, Steelers Daily News will continue to bring fans the latest updates, insider information, and expert analysis on this developing story, keeping you informed about trade progress, official confirmations, and what this could mean for the upcoming season. Because if the Steelers do succeed in executing this perfect trade, it would not only shake up the AFC, but also signal that Pittsburgh is back with a vengeance, ready to reclaim its spot among the league's elite. And for fans who have endured ups and downs in recent years, the excitement is palpable, as the combination of strategic front office moves, elite defensive talent, and a renewed sense of purpose could make this one of the most thrilling chapters in Steelers history, with TJ Watt, or whoever the centerpiece of the trade ends, up being poised to change the game for Pittsburgh in ways that fans have only dreamed about, making every snap, every play, and every game a must-watch event for years to come. Bam! A crash! Breaking news is sending shockwaves through the NFL as the Pittsburgh Steelers are reportedly orchestrating what many insiders are calling the perfect trade, and the league is buzzing with speculation about TJ Watt's future with the team, as fans and analysts alike try to piece together the implications of such a monumental move. Sources indicate that the Steelers' front office has been in serious discussions to bring in elite talent capable of immediately transforming the roster, and while details remain fluid, the possibility of TJ Watt returning or being acquired in a trade has ignited unparalleled excitement among the fan base. Watt, widely regarded as one of the most fearsome pass rushers in the NFL, could instantly elevate Pittsburgh's defensive front, creating chaos for opposing quarterbacks and forcing offenses to adjust their strategies from the first snap. This trade, if completed, wouldn't just strengthen one position. It has the potential to reshape the Steelers' defensive identity entirely, blending elite athleticism, versatility, and a high football IQ that complements the team's long-standing tradition of defensive excellence. For Steelers Daily News, your go-to source for all things Pittsburgh, this potential trade represents a story of monumental significance. Our channel has consistently delivered breaking updates, insider insights, and expert analysis for fans who demand the latest and most accurate information about the Steelers, and this developing situation is no exception. The implications of acquiring a player like TJ Watt extend far beyond individual performance. It signals a renewed commitment from the franchise to compete at the highest level, revitalizing not just the roster, but also the culture in the locker room. Veteran players, young stars, and coaching staff would all feel the ripple effect of such a move, as the presence of a high-caliber defender like Watt can inspire confidence, intensity, and focus across the team. Social media is already exploding with reactions, memes, and fan debates, illustrating just how deeply Steelers supporters care about their team and how hungry they are to see the franchise return to elite status in the AFC. From a tactical standpoint, the addition of TJ Watt, or another elite player through this trade, would drastically expand the Steelers' defensive playbook. With his speed off the edge, relentless motor, and unparalleled ability to read and react to offensive schemes, Watt could anchor a defensive line that pressures quarterbacks, disrupts blocking assignments, and creates opportunities for turnovers. This would also allow the secondary more freedom to play aggressively, knowing that the pass rush can compensate for potential coverage gaps, ultimately making Pittsburgh a more balanced and unpredictable defensive unit. Analysts are projecting that such a move could have a domino effect, elevating the performance of existing players while giving the coaching staff the flexibility to design innovative schemes tailored to both homegrown talent and incoming stars. Every snap, every coverage call, and every blitz could be amplified by the presence of a game-changing defensive weapon, making the Steelers a nightmare matchup for opposing teams across the league. Off the field, the trade carries substantial implications for team morale, fan engagement, and the broader NFL landscape. For the Steelers' locker room, acquiring a player of Watt's caliber could reinforce leadership, professionalism, and a winning mentality, as younger players would have a role model to emulate, and veteran stars would feel renewed energy in pursuit of a championship. Fans, meanwhile, are already reacting with palpable excitement, imagining highlight reel sacks, game-altering turnovers, and a defense capable of dictating the pace of every game. From a strategic perspective, this move is also a bold statement to the rest of the league, signaling that Pittsburgh is serious about reclaiming its status as an elite contender. Steelers Daily News will continue to track every development in this story, bringing fans up-to-the-minute updates, expert breakdowns, and comprehensive analysis. Because if this perfect trade comes to fruition, it could mark the beginning of one of the most thrilling eras in Steelers history, a period defined by elite talent, aggressive strategy, and a team ready to dominate the NFL once again.